Welcome back everyone to Hades Tech. I'm your host, Hades, and in this video we are going to discuss why junior analysts struggle in their first job. This is a big one. Once again, I rarely see conversations like this on YouTube, but I would say the reason why junior analysts struggle so much in their first job as a data analyst would be just finally jumping into the real world. I cannot stress this enough, is college and being actually on the job doing job related stuff are, I hate to say it, but two different worlds. All right. So this is one thing that I've noticed is being in college, it was great, understanding the basics of things, but when it came to actually being on the job and doing these things, I had to go ahead and learn it completely, basically on my own. Don't get it wrong, I took foundation knowledge from college and applied it to the data analyst role, but honestly, I would say it really didn't even help. I will say, I don't know about college now, and data analytics fell in my lap. I didn't ever go looking to become a data analyst or get into the data analytics field or data field in general. It's just something that fell in my lap. And I learned it through a lot of sleepless nights. And I've learned how to automate tasks to make the job easier and everything else like that on my own time. So this is late at night. Once again, a lot of sleepless nights. And if I did get sleep, it was about like 3 to 4 hours a night. And sometimes I would do that for, a few weeks and then recoup on sleep and then do it again for another 3 or 4 weeks or whatever the case may be. And I'm not recommending for people to do that, by the way, but that's just what I personally did to enhance quicker in my career and within the field. But what I will say is my time in college, there were other individuals that were doing certain data analytic classes, and even though it wasn't called that, but from just picking their brain and seeing how they were when they worked side by side with me at a company, it was night and day. It seemed like I was the more intermediate experienced analyst versus they were still at a kindergarten level. All right. So once again, I'm not trying to deviate anyone away from going to college if you are pursuing data analytics. But what I am saying is a lot of the tasks that you will be doing on the job, you absolutely will be learning on your downtime. So just keep that in mind. All right. So overall, I would say that's the main reason why I currently see junior analysts struggle within their first job. And don't get it wrong, I go ahead and as someone that's done this for many, many, many years, I go ahead and I usually try to provide them with advice. And whenever I can, provide them with documentation. So therefore it makes their life easier. But that's what I see when it comes down to this is, sure, they might understand the software that they're going to use in data analytics and things of that nature, but that's the biggest hurdle that I see when it comes down to junior analysts struggling in their first job is, one, understanding the concept of, I would say, what we just mentioned, as well as the communication factor, and also being able to bridge that gap between data and the business world and understand that we're using data to resolve business problems. That's your job. All right. So once again, I highly recommend picking up a business book, learning the business lingo, and just playing around with building dashboards, things of that nature, and just speak out loud to yourself of how to communicate that. Like, put yourself in a predicament. Well, put yourself in a imaginary situation to where you have to present this to, VPs, directors, and so on and so forth. And also time yourself. Like, at first, don't time yourself, but after, I would say, a week of doing that, and I mean doing it every single day, and don't get it wrong, you don't got to do it for hours, but at least do it for 30 minutes. Practice makes perfect when it comes down to anything, even communication, on your understanding and your discoveries within data to upper management, executives, and things of that nature. So just keep that in mind. But overall, that's the reason why I see junior analysts struggle. So that concludes this video. Until next time, everyone, take care.